What's up, guys? Neil over here to talk a little Underdog NBA. Underdog is, of course, your one-stop shop for all your best ball, fantasy, and pick'em prop needs. While you're coming in, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. Really does help us out a lot. Of course, we also have a great offer on Underdog. If you have not yet signed up for Underdog, you can get your first deposit doubled up to $100 by signing up with promo code Stokastic or using the link in the description of this video. You must be 18 plus to play, 21 plus in Massachusetts or Arizona, 19 plus in Alabama or Nebraska. And if you're concerned with your play, make sure you do call 1-800-GAMBLER. But again, first deposit doubled up to $100 by using the link in the description of this video. Highly recommend taking advantage of that offer if you are new to Underdog. But we're going to talk about just some NBA props here today. With the NBA season winding down, we can no longer do drafts like I have been doing in these videos in the past. So I'm just going to do a few pick 'em props. Went over some of these already in a live video with Lofty, but I'll go over some of my favorite props that are still available now. So you just go to the pick 'em section of the website. And of course, I use Pick'em Pro for making my bets here, just seeing the best odds on all of our picks here. Marcus Smart, man, this is our best one here, under 4 rebounds. Smart, if you look at his season averages, Marcus Smart averaged 3.4 rebounds per game in 32 minutes per game. We do have him projected for 36 minutes here, so it's a little bit of a tough one, but kind of a slow-paced matchup. You'd expect fewer rebounds in a slower-paced matchup. Of course, he got 9 rebounds last time out, so hit that one, but, the 3 games before that, 4, 1, and 4, so a couple pushes there. And then the one where we're obviously hitting the over. I think that hitting the under, so we would win that bet. We have projected for 3.3 rebounds tonight. I think that generally we can expect this one to win. Obviously, we have it in Pick'em Pro, winning 60% of the time. So I think that is a bet that I'm willing to make here. Marcus Smart under 4 rebounds. I already placed that bet. I guess I can still go ahead and show you how that is done. So you just go Marcus Smart, find 4 rebounds. I'm taking the lower here. And you can see what the payout structure here is. I can show you this as we go. So if we're, say, putting $10 on it, well, you can't put $10 on this one because you have to make at least 2 bets here. So we're going to find another one right away. And of course, I'm showing you the Pick'em Pro. You can see what the best bets are. This Jaylen Brown, I've been slamming this one every time it's available, under 3.5 assists. He's just not, doesn't get a ton of assists here. So under 3.5, it's been working out more often than not. We've got Jaylen Brown once again projected for 2.8 assists tonight. If you look at his season averages, Jaylen Brown played 36 minutes per game in the regular season and averaged just 3.5 assists. Now we've got him, and he's hitting the under more often because when you think about it, when he's going over, he's probably going over by more than just one. Oftentimes when Jaylen Brown is going over, he's going to go well over. So more often he's hitting the under on 3.5, and especially in a slow-paced matchup like this, I really like taking that under on 3.5 assists for Jaylen Brown. Has been working out well so far in this series, so we can throw that one on the card as well. Jaylen Brown under 3.5 assists. Take the lower there. And now you can see, so now I've made those 2 bets. Now we have 3x. So you put $10 in, you're going to win $30 if you hit both of those. Let's keep going, find a couple more bets. I really do like this over on 4.5 rebounds for Caleb Martin. He averaged, I believe, 4.9 rebounds per game during the regular season. Yep, in 29 minutes per game. Now we've got him projected for 32 minutes tonight. You just look at his game log. Played 35 minutes last time out, 32, 30 of the games before that. He's just been playing a lot of minutes in this series with the Celtics. So I like taking the over on rebounds for Caleb Martin. I'll throw that one in here as well. If I can find it, there we go. Rebounds 4.5. We're going to take higher on Caleb Martin. All right, moving down the list. Well, we already took, we did not take a Jason Tatum yet. This is another one that I've been doing pretty frequently, the under on 5 assists for Jason Tatum. You hate taking so many unders on low numbers. It feels a little bit icky, but it's been working out fairly well. In general, my cards have been doing pretty well. You just using the Stokastic tools. I'm not putting too much of my own work into it. I'm just trusting the tools, double checking, making sure that it all makes sense to me. And I think this one makes sense. Under 5 assists for Jason Tatum. You look at Tatum on the season, average 4.7 assists per game in 37 minutes per game. We do have him up at 43 minutes again tonight. So you'd expect it to tick above 5 on average. Again, same thing we talked about Brown, though. Usually when he's going over, he's going to be going over by more than when he's going under. And on top of that, it is going to be a slow-paced matchup here. So taking the under on 5 assists for Jason Tatum does work out. I just want to check what he's done so far in the series. He had 2 the last game. He did have this game with 8 and then won the game before that. Actually, several in a row here that were right around 5. So that's kind of interesting. But, in general, there's more upside for going over than under. So if the average is right around 5, you'd expect the under to hit more frequently. So I'm going to take the under on 5 assists again for Jason Tatum. And that's one that I've been slamming. It's worked out some of the time. Had some pushes there. 5.5 assists taken lower. So now that's 4 picks. You put $10 on your 4 picks. You're paying out $100, 10x. But then if we just do one more pick, which I think it makes sense to do now because you're going to go from 10x to 20x with just getting one more pick right. So let's pick out one more that we like here. Thinking about this Robert Williams one, maybe it's because I'm, kind of a sucker. I kind of want to take this over on Jimmy Butler. I prefer taking overs when available. Let's see what else is available for if anything has changed. We didn't have a steals prop when Lofty and I were looking at it earlier. Want to make sure that's still the case. Yeah, we don't have a steals prop here. We do have 2.5 blocks plus steals. We thought about potentially doing that one because Jimmy Butler has just been doing really well in the steals department in this series. I think he had like 6 in one of these games. But with the blocks in there and the line up at 2.5, it feels a little bit tough. So I think I'm just going to go back to this higher on 6 assists for Jimmy Butler. And as you can see, you do these 5 picks together, you can turn $10 into $200. It's a 20x payout on this one. Really nice structure there. And of course, at this point, you can also turn on insurance if you want to. So turn on insurance. Now you're not going to get 20x if you get it right, but you are still going to get 10x. So you'd be turning $10 into $100. But what this does for you is then if you do miss just one of these 5 picks, you're still going to 2.5x. You're still going to turn your $10 into $25. So, you don't have quite the same upside, but you're a little bit more likely to make some money on your investment with the insurance on. In general, I'm probably going to leave insurance off, but if you're, not all that confident in your picks, which honestly today I'm not all that confident that I'm going to get 5 out of 5 here. So maybe this is one that I would want to have insurance on. They're not like the best bets on the board. Nice thing with Underdog though is you can also, if you wanted to do, a mix card here, you could say take out one of these picks. You can go then and add like some MLB picks. You can mix MLB with NBA if you prefer some other picks. I'm just doing NBA here in this video, but that's kind of a nice way to, say you're not all that confident in just your NBA bets. Well, then you can check out Pick'em Pro, MLB, see if you find any others that you like more. Sometimes these strikeout bets, I kind of like doing the over on 3.5 assists for Colin Rea. Looks pretty good, but for this video, we're just here to talk NBA. Not going to get into that, but highly recommend checking it out. Check out Pick'em Pro if you haven't already done so. That's where I'm getting all of my bets, finding the best bets available, and then just doing a little bit of analysis to make sure I'm comfortable with the bets that are given to me. But at the end of the day, I really like these 5 bets. Again, they are the lower on 4 rebounds for Marcus Smart, the lower on 3.5 assists for Jaylen Brown, higher on 4.5 rebounds for Caleb Martin, lower on 5 assists for Jason Tatum, and higher on 6 assists for Jimmy Butler. And if you turn on the insurance, you just need to get 4 right to make some money here. So check it out if you haven't already. So, and again, if you haven't liked the video, please do so. Good luck tonight. Hopefully you can find some success using a similar card to this one.